So that was C.S. Setty, the chairman of State Bank of India, who spoke about the fact that they didn't have a sequence or a clear timeline. But of course, just a little over 48 hours later, that announcement has come in. I have with me on the phone line Mr. Dinesh Khara, the former chairman of State Bank of India. Mr. Khara, welcome to this conversation. Unlocking value at State Bank of India and improving its valuation in the market was one of your stated agendas as well during your tenure as the chairman of the bank. How are you feeling now that the announcement for the mutual fund business has come in?
Yeah, in fact, as far as the mutual fund is concerned, this happens to be the largest mutual fund in the country in terms of AUM. And when it comes to the quality of resources which they have in terms of the investment team, etc., that is also of a very high order. So I would say that it's a welcome step. And also, when it comes to the market which is looking for the quality papers, this will be another quality paper which will be available from the stable of State Bank of India, and maybe the investors can find value in investing this particular scrip. So I think and also when it comes to the joint venture partner Amundi, who are holding significant stake in the company, almost to the extent of about 30% odd. So in fact, for them also it is one of the very important subsidiaries across the globe. So that is something which I can say. So actually rated well by both the parents, SBI as well as Amundi. So I think I'm sure this will be a big value creation for the parents as well as for the investors who can come into this script when it is listed.
Sir, while a lot of people are, part of this entire SBI mutual fund chain, I would say value chain, not a lot of people know a lot about the company itself. If you could just tell us a little bit about the company itself and why this makes it the largest, largest asset management company coming to the market.
See, when it comes to the, as a company, of course, it's not a listed one, but I think when it comes to the AUM, which is actually, it could be somewhere around, I would say it could be around 16, 17 trillion AUM of this company. So that actually speaks volumes in terms of their ability to distribute, their ability to connect with beyond bank also. They are quite strong in IFA and with the national distributors also. And as I mentioned about the sterling qualities of the investment team, that also goes a long way in terms of creating value for the mutual fund investors who come in through this route. So I would say that it is one of the oldest companies when it comes to this. Actually came into existence when the mutual fund industry was opened up for the private sector investment. So this was actually next to UTI when this company came into existence. But yes, of course, it has been doing well all these years. And now, of course, the bank has decided to unlock value in its investment and have thought in terms of taking it to market.
Khara, before I let you go, just a quick question on SBI's valuation itself. I mean, you and your successor both have pointed out that it remains a mystery why the market doesn't value State Bank of India for the immense size of its banking business, but also very large subsidiaries that it has developed over many years. Do you want to tell us something, maybe something to the investors out there?
No, well, when it comes to the bank has demonstrated sterling results quarter after quarter for last so many years. So normally this was one of the concerns on the top of the mind of the investors. And when it comes to the quality of the balance sheet, it is of very high order. And when it comes to the growth also, they are actually the flag bearers when it comes to the growth. And if I may say so, they are the bellwether stock when it comes to the banking. And I think the way digital has become one of the major focus for the bank, naturally it is expected by any of the CEOs that it should be priced in line with what the best of the industry players are being priced at. Unfortunately, at times I believe the ownership is something which is there at the mind of the people. But I would say that irrespective of that, I would rather say that the ownership is very much anybody can be owner. When Government of India is the owner, that's actually very big support. And the more important is the bank has established trust in the mind of its customers, in the mind of its investors, which actually goes a long way when it comes to any banking institution. So I think, having said that, best of the management, best of the product, very efficient way of operating, adoption of digital, much ahead in terms of technology and also products. So naturally, expectation are that it should be very well received in the market in terms of the valuation multiples. So it was. I think this is something where even I used to comment, and even Mr. Shetty also is also of the view that the bank is not being rewarded by the investors in terms of the multiples. So this is what I would like to mention. And apart from that, it's not merely bank 23,000 plus branches, but also when it comes to the broad basing the product base in terms of life, in terms of AMC, in terms of investment management, in terms of credit card, you name it, the bank and its subsidiaries are present into that domain, which actually means that when it comes to servicing the customers, it's actually a one-stop shop. And naturally, the expectation in terms of valuations are very much there. So hopefully, the investors will see merit in the functioning of the bank and the group, and will reward it appropriately in terms of the multiples.
Sure, Mr. Khara. Thank you so much for taking time out and talking to us about all of this. As always, a pleasure talking to you.